Hello students, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi, faculty Cerebellum Academy. Now after the NEET PG 24 results were announced, of course some students are happy because they got selected, but the majority of the students are worried, anxious because of different reasons. I have received multiple questions and I want to address those questions one by one. In this video, I want to talk about those students who prepared well for NEET PG 24 exam, but the results were not according to the expectations. What could have gone wrong and what can we do about it? So students, as you know that this whole process of NEET PG 24 was full of ups and downs. There were postponements, there were preponements, there were postponements again, there was changes of center, lot of things happened. After I discussed in details with many students, I realized that one of the issues that impacted the results adversely was the loss of rhythm. See, when a student prepares for an entrance examination, what does he want? Give me a date, tell me when I have to appear for this exam and let me prepare according to that. But that did not happen this year. Students started preparing, they were told that the exam has been postponed. They got into a particular flow, exams were preponed. Multiple things kept on happening and every time the exams were postponed or preponed, there were losses of rhythm. Some students could handle it better, others could not. So one of the reasons was this rhythm problem. Second thing, now this is pretty important my dear students because the NEET PG pattern appears to be changing, and as it is the case with many things, we are moving more towards USMLE like papers. When I say more towards USMLE like paper, what do I mean? Facts were always tested in our Indian entrance examination, but concepts are becoming important, more and more important. Previous year questions are important, previous year topics are important, but the examiners are no longer asking the same question again. They are twisting it. They are checking whether your concepts are good or not. So plain memorization probably would not work anymore. We will have to go towards the concepts. This might have happened with some of you. You prepared according to NEET PG 23-22, focus on the facts, but the paper threw a curveball at you. And third thing is the competition. Now this has been talked about by multiple faculties, multiple people have talked about it, that there is a lot of clustering happening in 130 to 150 range. The students who got 130 questions correct, 140 questions correct, their ranks are 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. So what is happening perhaps is the basic question everybody is getting right. So basic questions are taking you till 30, 40, 50,000 ranks, but not beyond that. So the competition is increasing, base is being covered by everyone, and that is why a lot of clustering is happening. So these are the three important things that might have happened. Now students, I understand many of you feel that the exam was not transparent and many of you are pretty angry about it. But I am focusing on the things that we can take care of. If the exam was actually a bit rigged or whatever has happened, we do not know about it. I am talking about the things that we are actually aware of and that can be fixed. There is no point discussing about what could have gone wrong without talking about the solutions. So the solution might be different for each of you. You will have to first of all analyze what went wrong with you, and then accordingly you will have to take action. If the rhythm got lost, then probably you will have to come into a program where the structure is there. If your facts were poor or facts were weak, then you have to focus more on the previous year questions. If your concepts were weak, then you will have to do probably something like a mission class where the concepts are strengthened. And my dear students, you have to remember that the competition is increasing by the day. You have to work very hard. So a couple of days have gone by. All of us now know where we stand, and if you are preparing for the next exam, now is the time to analyze and take an action. And as you all know that Cerebellum Academy has started with new batches. We have started with a batch for INICET, a batch for NEET PG 25. I would request you, I would invite you to join our batches, and we will ensure that we take care of these things. All the best.